don't think people realize how big Kurt is.
No.
They don't. Yeah. They don't. And you're talking about that was one of the things.
They don't realize it.
That was one of the first things when
on top of you.
when I met Charlie Kirk. That was one of the first striking things. I was like, damn, this is a big dude.
Yeah.
He's a big mother sucker,
He seems
man.
kind of tall.
I
He was
feel
a
like I
big
could
dude,
tell
bro.
from a screen,
Yeah.
but a lot of people cannot tell.
He's a
from
big
screen.
dude, man. He was.
Yeah.
I'm 6'1". He towered over me.
Wow.
Oh,
And
yeah,
when you
was he?
met him, how was that?
Great guy.
Yeah.
Great guy.
What were the circumstances?
I'm around a lot of politicians and all that shit, and
Mm-hmm.
you could look in their eyes and see there's nothing there.
Mm-hmm.
It's an empty fucking vassal, and everybody they meet. It's very LA in that regard. It's immediately they're trying to see what can they get out of you or what can you do for them or move on. They look at human beings as commodities to use and trade for their personal power and ambition.
Yeah.
Networking.
Charlie wasn't like that, man.
exactly.
Charlie looked you in the eyes and he was very present and he was a genuinely funny dude.
Mm-hmm. You could tell he's funny because of his response to South Park. They made fun of him and he retweeted saying it was hilarious.
Yo,
So
I didn't
obviously-
know
Yeah.
first of all, because when he said I'm just going to trust my friends in government, I was like, on Twitter I went hard, not as hard
Who
as
said that?
What,
Who
Charlie?
said- Oh, Charlie said that?
Yeah, and I remember we played the clip, and I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?" But then Jimmy had another clip later of, "Hey, well, good for Charlie Kirk having Dave Smith and the other dude on," and I was like, "Yeah," and I think I didn't want to give it to him also because I was like, "What?" So I didn't know that he fucking was pushing back at all, like. It's actually I would say his politics were tepid. They're not extremist unless you're a retard Zoomer millennial, you think that's extremism. They were tepid. Mm-hmm. But for him to go back on Netanyahu and them at all, he's got 2 billionaire donors, they said. Did you read the article? Max Blumenthal's.
Yeah.
Anya Pramprow. I don't know how to say Anya's last name. That's as good as done to me when they're writing about it because they won't touch shit unless it really looks like that, and it does look like it.
Yeah.
So now
he said it to Ben Shapiro's face.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's a clip
He
of him
sat
talking.
there
So
with
that
Ben
means
Shapiro
that poor
said-
guy was a
Yeah.
true believer who went through the pain of, hey, this does look good. What's the? And they were like, shut up.
Well, what he
And
did.
he's like, is this wrong? Like, so that
He
means he was a real
genuinely
guy.
asked him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
he
makes it
genuinely
like
asked him.
extra. Yeah.
What
You're
he
right.
did that was impressive was he self-evaluated and he said, I'm not holding Israel to the same scrutiny I hold other entities and other governments. On my show, I hold our government to task. I hold our politicians to task. And although I feel a deep connection to Israel, I've not been holding them and their politicians to the same scrutiny. And then that's something that, isn't it fair that we should? And you can see Ben Shapiro's face as he said it like, oh, shit, dude.
Yeah.
Damn, Charlie, you just killed yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Charlie.
You can see the.
Oh, no,
He went like
Charlie,
this.
the
He went.
moment.
Guys,
no,
can I just
Charlie.
say some good news about
Yes.
this? Ben Shapiro said, don't worry, he's going to be picking up the bloody mic and going to the colleges himself now.
Oh,
So
great.
Ben
Yeah,
Shapiro
Ben
will be stepping
Shapiro.
in. We lost a giant, but Ben Shapiro will be there.
Yeah.
To take over
I
like the
enjoyed
Lion
the-
of Judah.
Yeah, I enjoyed
Charlie Kirk.
the hot Ben Shapiro that they hired with the beautiful face and the big boobs there. She's not there anymore.
Oh
But
yeah,
that was
girl Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, that was very
Yo, when
confusing.
Girl Ben Shapiro came out,
Girl Ben Shapiro.
I think that is Ben Shapiro. I'm going to be honest with you, and I don't think there's two of them.
I'm into it.
Yeah, we've never seen them both in the
I'm into
same
it.
room.
I'm gonna let Jim Norton give it a taste test first.
Yeah.
They're not related.
Go.
Yeah.
Do you know they're not related? I thought it was his sister.
Brett Cooper.
Oh yeah, Brett. She's great.
Yeah,
yeah.
she's-
And they fired her.
Yeah,
Why'd they fire her then?
I don't know.
she refused to do her episodes in Yiddish.
Is that real?
It's such a hard language to learn. That's unfair.
Yeah.
Well, I would, but I don't put anything
I don't
past
think
him.
Ben
man.
speak Yiddish. Maybe Hebrew.
I think he's probably a real Jew.
Even that's very tough, man. I'm not anti-Jewish by any stretch of the imagination, but it's
Not yet.
give it time. I'm
Okay.
not. I've only been in the
Now you
entertainment
say
industry for 10
that,
years.
but dude, you look a lot like the truck driver that wanted to beat up Pee Wee Herman in the big Tyrannosaurus.
Hey, listen,
When he was
Pee
with
Wee
the
Herman.
race. Truck driver was
I
gonna
would
kill Pee Wee.
Hey, a job's a job, man.
Yeah.
You
And I took it as
if
anti-Semitic.
Lawrence Fishburne could get in a pink cowboy suit, all right, one of the greatest
That's true.
actors of a
That's a
generation.
great point.
Yeah.
Cowboy Curtis.
You guys see a video?
Was
of
it Phil Hartman and Pee Wee Herman too?
Okay, do you remember
Probably.
the?
I think he
Do you
was.
remember the fucking boy? You know, you see Pee Wee's Big Adventure? Yeah. Remember the guy that was going to beat up Pee Wee because he was with the French waitress from the diner? you know what I'm talking about?
Did you just recently see Pete? Like, how do you?
No.
Yeah,
How do you know this?
It's a crazy thing to recall.
He had a busy day.
Dude, yeah, put it on the screen,
Googling
can you?
bestiality.
That's professional reference right there.
Now, how do I ask
It's
for,
playing. In
Yeah.
the
Now, how do
panel.
you know I ask for a gentleman's zoo when I arrive in?
Is that right?
The nearest gentleman's zoo.
I mean, but I
Sticky
think
situation.
but getting back to Charlie, it's even if you disagree with this guy, it's still
And I did.
right.
But I
Yeah,
also don't
did
like,
too.
and forgive me for cutting you off, I don't like that everybody has to go online and be like, I didn't agree with everything Charlie said.
No, don't go online at all about it.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, that doesn't need to be said,
What
right?
are you
Yeah,
doing?
I hate the fact that if I show interest or compassion or empathy to somebody, the first response that a lot of people will be like, well, he said this or he said that. I'm like, my
Who?
empathy.
Mother says that?
No, just Twitter, just like
No, everybody
other.
thinks they got to give a shit about
But
Yeah.
what they do is they say that he said this thing, so he doesn't deserve empathy.
Yeah.
Which is retarded because it's like my empathy isn't based.
They are retarded. Dude, they're like smart-hearted. most
It's
of
not.
them.
Yeah.
But the thing is that they're religious. And I think one of the big problems, what I would,
Zionists,
whatever you want to
I
call
don't
them. You want
think
to call
a lot of
them,
them
you
are
want to call them
atheists.
the modern woke, you want to call it the left, you want to call it the socialist
They're
left.
not religious.
They absolutely are.
No. What do you mean?
Their worldview is their religion.
They're
Oh,
fanatical.
oh,
to
yeah.
the
They're
point of it,
fanatical.
yeah, right,
we're
yeah,
we're
right,
making the mistake. You're trying to have a logical, intellectual discussion
With who?
with these people, right?
Don't do that.
No, but the
Why
thing
would
is, you
you do
can't. You literally can't.
You can't.
No,
But
no,
you would think if
no
somebody's
different-
dead.
If I had a Christian fanatic,
Right.
and I busted out a physics book, and I was like, due to the laws of density, it is physically impossible for a man to walk on water.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be like, well, this is faith. This is why it's faith. I believe. There's no way you could. There's no logical
You can't talk
argument
somebody
you
out
can
of
make,
that.
and it's
Right.
the same thing with them.